Imagine this. You're Christopher Columbus, sailing toward the unknown, dreaming of gold and glory, and then you see glowing lights dancing in the sky. Not exactly in the travel brochure. And he's not alone. From medieval monks painting saucers into religious art, to 13th century books casually mentioning flying creatures, to America's founding fathers discussing extraterrestrial life like they're planning a barbecue, sightings of strange objects have been with us for centuries. But what if this isn't just coincidence? What if they've always been here? And what if the history you know is only half the story? Our first stop, the 13th century, a time of nights, plagues, and zero internet. A man named Gervase of Tilbury writes a book called the Otia Imperialia, a sort of medieval Wikipedia for weird stuff. In it, he casually mentions a creature descending from a flying craft over Bristol, England. No panic, no hysteria, just, oh, by the way, something flew down from the sky. Was it an alien? An angel? Or just the world's earliest skydiving accident? And here's the kicker. Tilbury wasn't some random guy making things up. He was writing for royalty, trying to catalog the marvels of the world. Which means he thought this UFO story was just as valid as tales of volcanoes or eclipses. In other words, UFOs were part of natural history. Fast forward to 1492. Columbus is mid-Atlantic when he sees strange glowing lights moving in the sky. His ship's log records it. Now, if this was a movie, the crew would scream and the alien mothership would show up. But in real life, Columbus just keeps sailing. Because nothing says bravery like ignoring glowing UFOs while you're weeks from shore. Historians debate if it was a meteor, bioluminescent plankton, or, well, something not from Earth. Even stranger, some sailors later reported hearing unexplained sounds at sea, like metallic clanking beneath the waves. Submarines wouldn't exist for another 300 years. Were these early hints of something lurking below, watching the explorers above? This is where it gets wild, medieval art. And no, not the sad Jesus paintings. We're talking religious scenes with clear, disc-shaped flying objects just chilling in the background. Angels? Maybe. But some of these look more like chrome saucers than heavenly chariots. If Instagram existed in the 1400s, these artists would have been canceled for oversharing alien secrets. And some of these artworks weren't hidden away in dusty archives. They were displayed in churches, meaning entire congregations were staring at UFOs every Sunday without even realizing it. During the Black Plague, Europe wasn't just dealing with disease. There were reports of cigar-shaped flying crafts in the sky. And while history books don't list aliens as the cause, some ancient astronaut theorists wonder if these sightings were connected. Maybe they were watching or interfering. If so, terrible timing, guys. Terrible timing. In fact, a 14th century chronicle describes mysterious men in black carrying long scythes who appeared right before outbreaks. Farmers thought they were grim reapers. But what if those scythes were spraying something? Biological experiments, centuries before labs even existed. Now jump to 18th century America. While drafting the Declaration of Independence, some founding fathers also talked about life on other planets. Benjamin Franklin, for example, believed alien civilizations could be out there. And knowing Franklin, He probably would have tried to fly a kite to make contact. And Franklin wasn't the only one. Thomas Jefferson once received a letter describing a UFO sighting in Virginia, a fireball in the sky that defied explanation. Jefferson filed it away, like early government paperwork on UFOs. So technically, America's first UFO archive started in Monticello. Even further back, ancient astronomers from China, India, and Mesopotamia recorded guest stars and flying lights. Some of these reports line up with modern UFO patterns. Lights that move against the wind, hover, then vanish. Not comets, not meteors, something else. Were ancient civilizations mapping the stars or tracking visitors? And remember, these civilizations built monuments aligned with the stars. The pyramids, Stonehenge, Angkor Wat. Maybe they weren't just skywatchers. Maybe they were sending invitations. Across continents, across centuries, different people, same story. Strange beings, strange craft, strange lights. Either humanity has the world's longest-running UFO fanfiction, or someone really has been here the whole time. And here's the pattern. Different languages, different cultures, different centuries, yet the same story repeats. Mysterious lights, metallic craft, beings descending from above. Maybe it's not just a pattern. Maybe it's a timeline. A timeline that stretches across human history. And we're just the latest chapter. So, medieval monks, Columbus, founding fathers, they all saw something. But the question is, were these sightings a series of cosmic accidents or part of an ongoing mission we still don't understand? If they've been here all along, what makes you think they ever left? Because if they've always been here, the bigger mystery isn't when they'll return. It's why they never left. Drop your theory in the comments, and if you want to keep peeling back the layers of our hidden history, hit subscribe. Who knows? Maybe the next mystery is already unfolding above you right now.